Hello survivors, welcome to another The Spell Brigade video. Today we are playing on Campanelli. We did unlock them last round and we said we're going to play them. They start off with Phantom Blade, which is fantastic, but with my limited research and limited hours of playing the game, I have come to the conclusion that the second skill that you pick is going to be the skill you're most likely going to get augments for at the very beginning of the round. So we're going to try and get a skill that I really want to play with. If we're lucky enough to get the augment for Phantom Blade, then by all means we are going to grab it, because just look at the damage the skill does. It is absolutely disgusting. So we will see where it goes. There are quite a lot of different augments you can get for Phantom Blade that are going to be really strong. The skill already, just the base damage is really high. Very slow firing, but very high damage, and that's going to keep us alive throughout this. I'm hoping we get a really easy first objective, because I don't really want to spend a lot of time trying to get the first objective, you know. That would just make a lot of sense for us. But all of this also just matters on what our level 5 is. Now, there is a way to kind of force the first augment. I mean, especially if we're playing with Phantom Blades. If I don't kill anything and we don't level up to level 5, we would guarantee the first 2 augments being for Phantom Blade. But I don't want to do that. Not for this video, at least. In this video, we're going to be trying to actually get another skill. Let's see if we do get it. We actually do. It's Hex Bomb over here. And we're going to try and see if we can get the augmentations for either Phantom Blade or for Hex Bomb. Either or, both of them have really fantastic augments. Phantom Blade has one which allows you to shoot the blades backwards. Of course, you do need Phantom Blade for the skin. I'm not too worried about that just yet. We can always get that another time. Maybe the developers will update the game to make it easier to do that in the future. Like maybe when you get the augment list, I'll show you when we get there. But adding a skip instead of having 2 options and then 1 option for your main skill being an update to the skill, or whatever the case may be. Over here we'll go for the armor. Of course, getting that 36 armor really early on does save us quite a decent chunk of HP. So we'll grab it. Just waiting for the objective. There we go. And it is to collect some mushrooms. So this would have been a really good run to actually have stayed at level 4. Just collected the mushrooms and then gone and collected our double Phantom Blade augment. Or at least got a choice between 2 different Phantom Blade augments. If we're super lucky, that's still going to be the choice. We could either get 1 Hex Bomb, 1 Phantom Blade, or 2 of each of them. But we gotta sit here and just hope that the game's gonna give us what we want. If we land up seeing that Hex Bomb can heal us, or something else where it's just, you know, double Hex Bomb, we'll take the Hex Bomb. But I don't know, if it's like Phantom Blade can heal us, or Hex Bomb can heal us, I'll probably land up going Hex Bomb. The Phantom Blade, the only time I'll go 4 of them is so that we can go and grab ourselves the skin, you know, where you have to shoot out 10, I think it's 10 Phantom Blades at once, and that requires very specific augments to get, which is increased projectile times 2, so 2 augments that increase the projectile amount you shoot, and then shooting, no, actually just 1 projectile, and then you attack in bursts. So we actually got 2 of the ones we're looking for. The fact that we got Phantom Blade over here, we're actually going to go and grab it. That's going to help us with leveling as well, and since we do so much damage with it already, we're going to stick with the Phantom Blade. So my idea, we wanted both of those. Since we got the Phantom Blade one, we decided to go with it. It's just how it is. We'll see what our next one offers. If it's not Phantom Blade, I'm gonna go mad. But, you know, this game is just like that. RNG heaven over here. Actually, RNG hell, more like it, because you can drive yourself mad trying to get your augments for your skills. Which I also forgot to do, or at least mention what I wanted to with regards to the augments and the skip. I was like, oh, we'll wait till we get the augments and then it completely slipped my mind. So we're going to have to wait for the next one and hope I don't forget. But both of these skills, as you can see, not really the best at killing packs of monsters. We are going to need more cooldown, otherwise we're just going to use their own monsters against them to kind of clear the way for us. We'll go for the spell damage. It would be quite fun if you could get like a really big hex bomb going and then get it to split up into a whole bunch of other hex bombs. That was originally the idea, but Phantom Blade comes first. A beautiful Veil of Haste over there, legendary, 18% decreased or increased cooldown. I don't know whichever way you want to really call it, but we got 18% cooldown over there. So Phantom Blade and Hex Bomb will be shooting out a whole lot more. Now we just want to get the Phantom Blades going to be going and what's the wording I'm looking for? Going to get shot out in bursts. So that would be what we're looking for. If we can get it, we're going to go and increase, we might as well go and increase its size. I mean, that's a legendary, why not grab it? Why not have a bigger AoE for it and see where we can go from there? Now, I do read all the comments, I try and respond, well, I do actually respond to all of them as well, if, you know, seen fit. And I noticed one of you mentioned that you think that Necro Will is the strongest skill in the game. I really do want to test this out and, you know, level the shit out of the skill and see how far we can push its damage, see how much damage it does, and go from there. I haven't played a lot of Necro Will. I know you can use it quite well to get like 2 Necro Wills out at the same time, and I'm sure with enough cooldown reduction and also duration, you can actually have a lot of them out at the same time, which would then help you to you know, deal more and more damage. So I'm still a Rune Blast does the most damage in the game kind of guy, but I'm also getting, you know, looking at all the other skills and being like, oh, well, this one's actually really fun to play with. And that's why we are where we are now with Phantom Blade and Hex Bomb. I've been having a really fun time playing with these two skills. Just gotta stay here. I do want to just try and kill this dude so he doesn't heal anything. If we lose a life, it's actually, you know, planned. So don't worry about that. Totally planned to lose a life over here, so don't stress, you know. Let's go for lightning, of course. Oops. We did actually lose a life, but we're now going to kill everything over here, hopefully. Fantastic. That was a lot of XP for us. And we should be able to clear this. There we go. And take a little bit of damage. That's alright. Alright, so now as you can see with the augments, firstly you can see that we get 2 augments. We get the Hex Bomb and the Phantom Blade. The third augment is always an upgrade for one of your skills. Now this should not be here. This should be a third augment for your skills. And there should be a little skip button here. You know, push escape to skip if you didn't want to pick one of them, and go from there. So I understand they have this in case you don't want to pick up one of the augments. They've got an upgrade for one of your skills, so then it doesn't feel bad for doing the objective. Rather just make this a third augment, then if people don't like the other 2, they've got the third option, and or make it just a skip if you don't want the upgrade, or if you don't want whatever it is. So that just makes so much more sense to me to do that and to be in a much better place with that. I don't know, personal preference. I think it is a genius idea, but that's also because it's my idea. So let me know what you think about that and what you think they could do with the augments to make it more realistic than what it is currently, because RNG is way too heavy on these augments. And you know, I get it, they want player retention, so that's why they do it. You need to play the game for longer to unlock the skins and all of the achievements and so on and so forth. But as soon as they start adding even more skills into the game, maybe even more skins in the future, whatever the case may be, I think right now a lot of people are getting frustrated with the game, with the fact that they can't actually get the stuff because it's taking hours upon hours of playing. And it just, if you don't get it in the very beginning, you kind of feel like, oh, well, I didn't get it, what's the point of continuing? Or, you know, if that's your mission in the game, then it feels really bad when you don't get it. So I understand both sides of the story. I don't really have a side. It's not really such a thing to me. I'm not chasing after the skins. So if I'm playing something and it happens, then, you know, cool, I'll take it. But it's not like I'm actively playing the game and being like, okay, today I am getting this. If I don't, uninstalling. Nah, it's not like that. I just play the game because I enjoy playing the game. All the other stuff is just extra. Let's see what we get. We're gonna go with more damage. We're gonna try and get this to level 14. See what happens. We've been super lucky so far with the augments. We just need an extra projectile and that should be it. I don't actually know. Maybe we need it to burst a second time or something. Maybe there's a way to get it that you can get more of them. Maybe you need a lot more spell cooldown, which I'm not getting. Let's go. Oh, that was actually the wrong skill. I was going to actually go and re-roll there, and then I thought that was for the... Oops. That was a waste of a level. Don't really want to die again. Luckily, the ones that are always in front of us are kind of trash mobs, or the grey mobs, which die very, very quickly, as you can see, so we're not really too worried about them. Go and blow him up. There we go. Give us XP. Use you to blow up the crab. I did not blow up the crab. We took a lot of damage. We don't want spell size. We're just going to go with more damage, of course, because, you know, we do have an end boss to eventually kill. So we need some damage in our life. I would like a magnet anytime soon as well. Alright, we are dealing damage to those guys. I need more cooldown on the skill, or another legendary Veil of Haste would be just as good. But not seeing any cooldown. The fact that we're getting something for the skill is good though. Best case scenario is we don't hit level 25 before the next objective. Like that. Let's not. Magnet there. I'm gonna try and don't want the fourth skill. Finally got a cooldown reduction. That's fantastic. Got the dreadful relics. What have they done to my friends? Alright, we'll go for the armor, that's alright. Can't get to that statue. Yeah. Which I'll happily take. Still looking for more statues. I don't see any in the immediate. Oh, there's one. They have changed the statue. I mean, we mentioned it with the multiplayer. It does work a lot better now in multiplayer. You're able to find all the statues really, really quick. Very funny when you and your teammates are playing like the most stupid builds and you can't actually kill the statues or anything around you. Like, it becomes very, very funny when you fail the objective because of that. But there we go, we cast an additional projectile. Still apparently not 10 projectiles out at the same time. I think we are going to need a far more cooldown reduction on the skill. A lot more than I would like, but there we go, fantastic. We will take that cooldown reduction and we will go for Sulphur Storm. Ooh, we do indeed have Lady Luck on our side today, trying to give us the most that we can get. We'll grab ourselves Necrowall because people like the skill a lot. So why not use what people like and go from there. Dealing a whack ton of damage with our Phantom Blades. Let's go. Self-restore. Ooh. Okay, that is actually a whack ton of damage. Even more cooldown reduction. Come on, we should be able to unlock the achievement. We don't need the 4th augment. Surely not. Come on, game. I'm going to reroll here. We are again looking... nope, I'm going to use my rerolls. We'll go for spell damage, not what we're looking for. We're looking for cooldown reduction, but, you know, dealing more damage is better than not dealing damage, so, you know, it makes sense. No, oh, there we go. Get the Veil of Haste. That's going to be very, very handy. Yep, we lived that. Yep. Again, remember we did use a tactical death earlier. So we are 1 death down, but that's alright. That is not cooldown reduction. Neither is that, but we will take the spell damage. I don't think there's any objective to try and get a quad augment Phantom Blade. So if we don't get the last one, it's fine. But if we are able to get the final augment for it to shoot out another projectile, then I think that's the only way you're going to get the achievement for the skin. So a double projectile shot with the burst is how you're going to do it, because then you're shooting out 10 projectiles at once, which is 9+, which then makes sense. So that's probably the way to do the skin, which we currently are not achieving unless we find the final augment, which is unfortunate because we're doing so well with our augments. Why are we going to get scrooged by Lady Luck now? Okay, we're going to go with spell duration, I guess. Gonna go with is XP gain right at the end really necessary? No, it's not. I mean, I say right at the end, but we are like 75% of the way done, so how much extra XP could I have gained? Maybe 1 more level, but that doesn't help me with the luck of getting the right augment, so I'm not too worried about it. We could probably just chill here for a bit, soak up all this XP that's going to be dropping over here, and we get the fungi again, which is really, really good. Decrease our base cooldown again. I will take that. And now we just got to pray. So everyone, pray down in the comment section for us. Praise copium. Give me the copium. The hopium. Call it hopium, not copium. We are hoping and praying that the game gives us the 4th augment that we are looking for, because without it we are just a phantomless blade. Man, we do so much damage though. But look, a random HP orb sitting in the middle. And a magnet. Alright, we'll go for spell damage, that's fine. We're just gonna destroy this boss when he spawns. That's the plan. Ooh, another Veil of Haste. Give me another one. Spell damage, I will take that. We only need 5 more. I mean, surely that counts as having 10 blades out at once. I don't know, this achievement's bugged. We'll go for the base crit damage, that's fine. We're nearly there, we only need 3 more. Might lose a life because I'm a Nancy, but that's okay. Whoop. We find a health pot. Just typical, just, you know, Lady Luck not on our side. This is, if imagine that was the augment and not a spell cooldown reduction, you know. Hello game, why you gotta do me like that? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we need to like this video and subscribe because, you know, luck is just not on our side. If you are on my side about this augment nonsense, You got to smash that like and subscribe button as hard as you possibly can, and you know, just enjoy the rest of the video, I guess. Now we're just going to try and get as much cooldown as possible, make the game. I mean, that has to be... How many blades are out at once? Nah, this achievement, they need you to get all 4 of the augments for it to work. Or at least 3 of them. The burst augments you don't need. But double projectile and then shoot behind you. Not cool when the game does that. Alright, even more spell cooldown. I mean, that's cool though. At least we're getting a lot of legendaries that we can use. And now we get even more cooldown reduction. Let's go. A lot of XP for us. We are dealing a whack ton of damage. I really do like the skill now. The amount of damage it does is just insane. Also, I'm sure we only picked up like 4 luck the entire round, and now I just feel like we are insanely lucky for the rest of the round. Kill that thing. Should spawn next minute or 2, I think. And then we'll see how quickly we can kill it. Is it going to kill it faster than our the Astral Broadsword did, or are we going to be doing less damage? I think we'll probably land up doing more damage than Astral Broadsword, but just my own 2 cents there. We'll see what happens. I mean, we are one-shotting those crabs. So good. I guess we'll go with spell size for the Necro Whirl. What else do we get? We can go for spell cooldown over here. Besides for my own spells actually hitting us right now. 1,300 damage over there. I don't know if you guys saw it as well, but that is that is insane amounts of damage. Actually, I think I saw 1.5 there even. Also, there's a little bit of a... Yeah, 1544. There's a little bit of a trick with regards to surviving. So if you manage to level up and you have like 1 HP left and you're like, oh no, you know, I'm gonna die. The game itself actually gives you the full amount of HP that you take if you level up. So let's say you find a legendary upgrade to HP and that's 400 HP increase. The game actually gives you that 400 HP. So if you were on 1 HP when you leveled up and you got that legendary HP offer, you would then level up and be on 401 HP. So if you're really looking to survive, you're playing hardcore and you're about to die, grab that HP upgrade. It can be the difference between, you know, living or dying, and it's just a little cool thing that's currently in the game that allows you to just survive that one last moment. Or that could be, you know, enough time to get you to get your revive up again, or to get a teammate up again, whatever the case may be. It just seems like that's the thing that you should be doing when you are about to die. Okay, can we get this boss? Is it gonna spawn anytime today? I'm feeling rather unstoppable right now. These hermit crabs are really difficult to kill, but not for us. We do so much damage that they die so quickly. I don't see how this boss is going to live very long. Yeah, there's no way he's living. It is a pity that only 1 blade hits, well, per burst, so we get 3 attacks off, but it really is a pity that you don't get like the shotgun effect. Just imagine how strong. I think it would be the strongest skill in the game. Imagine we were hitting him for 4k damage per attack instead of the 1.7. I mean, that's just insane amounts of damage. But there we go, boss down and dusted. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, Keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.